Hi guys, it's Rajit Das from Techie Geek and today I'm reviewing the Micromax Canvas A1 URF Android 1. This phone is quite popular in India by now and almost so many people are motivated through phones, even me, because I own a phone. I own 2 or 3 Micromax phones and some of Lenovo, Samsung phones, and I'll be reviewing all of them. But Micromax phones especially motivated me because I like the UI they use. You know, they use stock Android, they use good performance chipsets, though it may be MediaTek sometime, maybe Snapdragon, doesn't matter. MediaTek is popular right now, and so many stuffs which Micromax puts in their phone, and great effort. Yeah, Micromax was bit actually Micromax would produce bad build quality, hardware quality smartphones and tablets like almost in 2013 or 14, but within 14 end time Micromax improved their quality of Androids, phones and tabs. Take example, the Micromax Canvas Night A350. This phone was seriously a hot plate or a frying pan. It would get ridiculously hot, heated up. I don't know why, and maybe sometime it will blast you, boom, because it's a glass panel and glass panel attracts heat. Am I right? Well, I think. So let's come to the point. This is my review for Micromax Canvas A1 Android 1, first model of launched in India on September 15, 2014, and this phone is still running Android 4.4.4. I am badly annoyed. It means not only me, but for all Indians Android 1, why you Google don't provide us 5.1? So hurry. Well, this is my voice of customers. I know. Now this was a voice of customers. Now I'm giving you a voice from the company. The update is still in progress. Android 5.1 is buggy OS because in an Indonesian Android 1 it had come with 5.1, and there are so many problems. There are so many problems, like the torchlight doesn't glow properly from the notification panel, then you can't move the applications to SD card, and there are so many. I'll link that page of problems in my description, and I will also leave a link to buy this product from Amazon if you are an Indian and want to pick up one for yourself. So hope you like it, and my video will continue from here. So let's see, let's check it out. Now let's quickly unbox it. Now here you can see the handset, the Micromax Canvas A1, and here it is. It looks quite nice, the build quality is quite good, and the special thing which I like most about it is this camera module. Now let me say you one more thing. I am giving this review after a usage of a long time, and you can rather say it not a full review but a long time purpose review. Now the sets, you can see this metallic finish of their logo. This is the Android 1 logo over here. Down here's the speaker mesh, which is something identical to Nexus 5, and here's the phone. Now we will see this phone. Let's check out what's inside the box. Now here is the earpods which comes with it, or you can say the earplugs. Here is the power adapter, and here is the USB 2.0 cable. Now as I purchased it from Amazon, I have got a free SD card with it, because as I told, the internal storage is not capable of taking anything except applications. So Micromax provided us with an SD card so that we can start our basic works. This is a Strontium SD card, micro SD HC card, 8GB class. It is class 6 card, which is quite nice. And these are some of my applications which I bought. This is the manual, I think, user guide. This is the SAR information. These are download goodies and so on. So we have unboxed this, and now we're going to review. Now here is the handset. You can see this handset looks quite nice, quite brilliant, and this is a back. The most big thing I purchased this phone is absolutely Google phone. It'll get the updates for 2 years. But the another thing which I loved about this phone is the design. Front design is not that great, but the back is awesome. I like Micromax logos on metal. This is my favorite logos for Micromax. Nowadays, even Spice in some phones they have given, I think, the metal design, because I have seen one of my friends, there's a metal Spice logo, and this is the camera module you can see here. This gives a wood finish to the metal, but it's not wood, it's actually a plastic which is attached to the body. Now let's power it on. Let's quickly power it on. And till I power it on, let me show you the design and the build quality. These are the buttons. These are not movable buttons, so you'll not feel any like shaking. It doesn't shake. The build quality is quite nice, as I told. Now this is a speaker mesh, this is a camera, and up of here are the sensors. Now here is the camera, here's a flash, here's a logo, here's a speaker, and here is a USB point, and this is the the mic. There's no secondary mic for noise cancellation. So, and let me say you, the back is not that strong, and I dropped my phone I think 1 or 2 times, so the back has got some scratches, and here also you can see I got some point. But yes, the display is quite powerful, though it's not a Corning Gorilla Glass, but it's quite powerful. I've already set it up, and let me show you all the things. I'm running on my home's Wi-Fi. So now this phone comes within stock Android, as I told, and now I have just installed the Google app 4.1.29, so it gives me a Google Now launcher, same as the Lollipop, but still the Lollipop is away. But yes, you can download the ROM in the Indonesian ROM and install it in your phone. I'll link the video in my description from where you can learn how to install that ROM, and also I'll link the file to download for all that. Now let me show you the inner reviews. This phone runs in stock Android. This phone is quite brilliant, as I told, and this still runs on that stupid KitKat. And this is a 4.4. Now this phone doesn't comes with a lot of features, as we know that stock Android doesn't give you a lot of features, but a good speed. You can install some high-end games, but as I told, the internal storage is not that great, so you will get some problem. But yes, the SD card, it's supposed to 32 GB, and if you don't use SD card except your apps, then you are with 32 GB, which is quite nice. Let me show you the storage. You can see 2.27 GB is free, available 789, because I've installed so many applications and the cache and all those are eating it out. And now let me show you the voice recognition. The voice recognition in phones are nowadays not that good, because you can see the basic Micromax phones, you have to shout for some OK Google voice notes, but this phone doesn't. Like, let me check you one thing. OK Google, what's the weather like?
It's 27 degrees and sunny in Rampurhat.
You can see it's so fast. It's quite fast, because Google app new one is nice fast. And this is the phones. I just did a basic review, and now I'm going to tell you my decisions about this phone to purchase. Now this phone comes with a stock Android and all those. The gaming is also quite nice. I've installed some couple of games: Iron Man 3, Trials Frontier, Dream League, and I was also having Asphalt 8, but I just uninstalled it. Now the thing is, this phone runs quite fast. I've handled even Nexus 5. If you are a power user, this phone is quite brilliant for you, or if you are not a power user, you will feel this phone same as Nexus 5, though still you can't compare a 30k phone with a 6k phone, 6.5. So here's a review. I hope you liked it, and this is my basic review. If you want, I can do a full review on it, which will be basic of 24 minutes, because I take reviews for explained one. I'll do explain one. And now I'm gonna say you my decisions about this phone, as this video is of a long-term usage truth explanation. Thank you. Hi guys. Now I hope that you enjoyed my very short review on, it's a basic, quick look for the phone. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna give you my honest usage of 3 to 4 months. My backups, my all those I'll give you, and I'm sweating, I don't know, because it's my first video. So I'm just gonna give you the basic things about this phone, the truth and pros and cons for this phone. Now, this phone really comes with a very good build quality, hardware quality, and the phone really feels very nice in your hand. One thing, though it's a cheap phone, but it comes from Google, so you're assured with a good hardware. You know, in 6,000 maybe we could get a Snapdragon 615 also if companies like Xiaomi and all those manufacture these type of phones, because they provide good specification phones. But Xiaomi, don't take it seriously. I'm not insulting you, I'm not criticizing you, I'm saying the truth. You don't use good hardwares. You don't use good hardwares. Whatever you say. This phone's, as I told, build quality is right nice, and the main thing I like about this phone is the stock Android. It runs the stock Android, which is my favorite Android customizations. So they run the stock Android, and Android 5.1 is sure within this month you'll get it. Within February you will get the Android 5.1, I think, because the company says that. Now this phone is quite nice. I'm saying this phone was 2 minutes, man. Okay, now this phone comes with a 1GB RAM and a 4GB ROM, whatever you say, or you know, the 1GB RAM. If you are, what I'll say, if you check the RAM at the first boot of this phone after unboxing it of yourself, you will see, I think like 600, nearby 600 MB will be free, 400 MB, which is quite brilliant, because nowadays you will see Xiaomi phones will have only 300 MB left because of their heavy UI. That's why I like this phone the most. And again, one thing I want to say about this phone, the phone after sale service is not that great. Believe me, after service is not that great. Customer care doesn't give you quite correct reports if you inquire them about something, which is not good. You know that, which is not good. After sale service should be good. See Motorola is an international company, but its after sale service in India is brilliant. I don't know why Micromax is doing this. After sale service should be good. Micromax, you should do it. You're with Google now. You should do it. Now the second thing, the phone is easily rootable. If someone is tech geek like me or wants to root his phone and do whatever he wants, this phone is quite nice, because as you know, stock Android phones are easily rootable. Now this phone, I'm going to give you the cons of this phone. Still I give you the pros. Some cons, 1 or 2, I don't know. Okay, let's start with pros and cons both, but cons will be first. This phone has an good build quality but weak, very weak. If you drop this phone like this from your hand, maybe this side will be smashed or something will happen to this side. I don't know, I've never dropped it, but never dropped it, or else your 6,500 rupees gone. Second, the phone's camera isn't that great. The camera is not that great, not that good richness. Maybe you will get the cameras of Asus cameras are better than this. I rather say Asus cameras are better than this. Second one, the speaker. The speaker is not good. The speaker sound quality is not that good. It doesn't give you a bass effect so much. And if you touch the speaker, now let me play a song and I'll describe you what's that. It's an Indian song. Let me enjoy it. Now if you play this, if you play it in full volume, you will see the volume is quite brilliant. But when you touch the speaker like this, see, see. Means if you keep it on a floor, if you see this, no, just check it out. Here's the floor. It muffles. So the muffling is quite annoying for me. You know, I listen music sometimes, but I don't want the muffling speakers. And if you go with the speakers like, I think Xiaomi speakers are quite nice, and HTC, no words, because front-facing speakers are always best. If you're purchasing a stock Android phone and don't want to lag and see, that makes me annoyed. But still, you have to see the price point rather it comes with. So now the pros. The pros of this phone. The phone looks really nice from the back. It's my pro because I like the design of this phone so much. The phone looks good from front, not that bad because the bezels are not that fat. SD card is quite featureless because in Nexus 5 you may get a 32 GB internal storage, but you will not get an expandable storage, which is quite annoying for me. Now the third thing, the phone screen is nice. The screen quality is really nice. The color richness is really good. If you're a user from a user of like the user of whatever you say, Nexus 5 or Nexus 4, and you're downgrading to a phone to not spend a lot of money and getting one Android one for yourself because it runs stock Android, you will get some problems with the display. But yes, you'll not notice so big differences because the difference is so big is not that good, not that much. But if you're a user from a phone, from a feature phone or a phone which costs 2,000 or 3,000 Android smartphones, you're really gonna love this. And then the front speaker, the mic, the ear speaker, which gives a call. The call quality is really nice. The call quality is so good. The call quality is really very good. And the front camera is quite nice front camera. And now this is my honest review of the phone. If you think that you're going to buy a 6.5K phone with some moderate specs and stock Android, you go for this. But if you think that I'll spend 6.5 thousand and I want a good featureless phone with some good specifications, good phone, believable phone, this is not that. This phone is not believable because this phone's after sale service is not that great. So for that, you need to go with the list, and I'll be making more videos like this on more smartphones. So stay tuned, and if you like this video, give me a subscribe, give me a like, and please subscribe my channel because it helps me, and it's a new channel. This is my second video, and I'm Rajit Das signing off today from Techie Geek. Hope you enjoyed it, and may your day be good. And check the descriptions for the links I'll write there, because you know what links I'm gonna write if you have seen the full video. Lol. So it's Rajit Das again signing off from Techie Geek. Hope you're good. So for that, peace.